Some news about world politics. One, the German attack on America recently has been funded by the police to keep a campaign away from the people called censorship. So, censorship is a policy position, not a ideal democracy. If we are to have an ideal democracy, not only does the campaign called censorship have to have a German founding, it also has to have a Orthodox Christian front. So this is Russian politics. Russians believe that censorship is mandatory. And this is because they are the ones in control of the lower class called the proletariat. So since the proletariat all worship Russia and they do it like a god, they believe in the formal agreements of China and Germany being mutual. So since Rome fell, not only does China and Russia have the ability to dominate the Germans and French because the Caucasus are equal here, the French people would be a statistic and body overreach. They do not believe in habeas corpus for those two people. So, if the censorship campaigns continue, which France supports by allowing for denominations of Christianity to form as constitutions, the People's Republic of America, which is the French involvement in campaigning abroad through French nationality, they are a race of minority mixing. So not only does the Americans have to get involved in saving France from World War with Germany for a collective to be formed in a greater unit, if Britain tells on America, this game is over. So, if America is at all despised for its breach of contract, not only does the People's Republic have to answer for the rights to amend civics, it's a German national police state for that. We need to get the police involved from Russia, which means Chinese debt increases on us because France is currently the holder of our bank account. This is all to prevent world war between Germany and France, but this also means that China and Russia profit tremendously off of the arms race that is created by them. This is a second world war. So, if a third world war is to increase in value, which means Germany and America are at war for the French republics, not only does the line get crossed between Mexico and Canada, Canada has to take back its soil for the right to privilege a constitutional contract of America, which means America is reimbursed continentally rather than fraudulently. And this means we get no debt clock from China, but we get a arms race from China. And this would be called a Titanic. So if America throws its people out with the Germans, not only does the Russian censorship of America increase pressure between who gets the German field of operation, if Russia takes the Germans, then France becomes a civic order. And if France takes the Germans, then China becomes a civic order, because Germany has been owned in debt to China for quite some time through population corruption. This is because the Roman Empire believes that they are responsible for the sealing of the German nationality being in Constitution. So this is not a Magna Carta, technically. Technically, this is Quranic law. This is how we censor ourselves in all nations to get rid of religion. So since religion is such a predatory threat, not only is secularism on the rise in the World War III situation, there is also a Christian upheaval for rebellion against the Germans. And that is the collapse of the Russian-Chinese duopoly, which means France takes Germany and Germany suffers the apartheid.